Valerie Guerrero has been a home care worker for 23 years. In the past 2 years, she worked 24-hour shifts 5 days a week. She says, "We work a lot because we support our families in our countries. We pay rent. We often have two jobs to survive." Guerrero was injured on the job.
Me caí en el trabajo y
"I
nada
fell
hizo
on
la
my back
agencia.
on
Le
the
dije que me
job,
caí, fui
went to
donde
the
el doctor
doctor on
y
a
el
sick
día de
day, and they did
enfermedad,
not
como
pay me."
dicen, no me pagaron.
They provide extremely important work, but almost at the cost of their health, their mental health, their physical health.
Guerrero is one of 20,000 home care workers in New York City who work 24-hour shifts but are only paid for 13 hours. And in New York State, it is perfectly legal. But for these protesters, it's just plain wrong. No more 24! Earlier this week on May Day, Guerrero joined home care workers at City Hall to demand full compensation for hours worked and a ban on 24-hour shifts altogether. The 11 uncompensated hours presumably include a full night's sleep, but that, Guang Youngwei says, never happens. She says she has been taking care of someone who is bedridden, so she has to turn the patient every 2 hours to prevent bed sores. At $17 an hour anywhere else in the country, the total for 24 hours would be $408. But in New York, the maximum pay for 13 hours in Guang Youngwei's case, that's $221. In reality, that's closer to $9 an hour. Healthcare Workers Union 1199 calculated that workers are owed $6 billion for all the hours they work, and it would bankrupt the local industry.
We have to stop this inhumane practice, what we consider modern day servitude, so these women can be free, so they can be able to spend their time with their families and do what they want.
To stop this practice, City Council member Christopher Marte introduced the No More 24 Act. If passed, it will limit shifts to 12 hours and the work week to 50 hours, which bill supporters say will benefit workers and patients. It's always another immigrant, she says. Whether it's from Africa or Latin America, just know it is us immigrants doing all this really heavy labor unseen.
It's a matter of racial justice, of gender justice.
The majority of home care workers are immigrant women of color, one vulnerable group serving another.